that's going to be the off season this year, focusing on how I can become a better player on the field, and then also becoming a better leader off the field, helping some of these new guys, because we got a lot of talent on offense, and it's about piecing it all together the right way.
Zach, you've spoken before about how Gronk's production in the past has been something you kind of chased, and in terms of the records he's set.
Yes.
What's that benchmark now that you're chasing, and where do you think you kind of stand in the tight ends in the league at this point?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I have a ton of respect for Rob. I've let that be known for a long time. What he was able to do on a game-by-game basis when he was healthy is pretty unparalleled in the history of the NFL. In terms of how I compare myself, I think I'm up there towards the top, I would think. I have a big chip on my shoulder, though, for sure. There's a lot of times this offseason, I don't pay too much attention, but people are saying there's one or two guys that are better than me, and my goal is to always be the best. So I definitely have a huge chip on my shoulder this year. Going into this year, been working extremely hard back at Stanford, training my butt off to become a better player. We have lofty goals as a team, and I do as well from an individual standpoint, and it's going to be an exciting year for sure.
Josh, Doug was talking last month about how he'd like to be a little bit more dynamic this coming year with the two tight end packages, and what does Dallas bring, and how can you be? He didn't want to give too much away, but he promised a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, we feel that we have a really good tight end room, not only with myself, Dallas, but a guy like Richard Rodgers, who didn't really get a chance to really show what he could do last year with the injury early. But in terms of growing that package, we think it's something that could be successful. Bringing a guy like Deshaun Jackson in, that safeties have to really, really respect. I mean, the guy's got a long history of burning guys deep, and so we feel like there should be, in theory, more space in the middle of the field because of a guy like Deshaun Jackson. Dallas is a guy that I think is going to be a really good player in this league for a long time. Really good blocking tight end. I don't think anyone thought that he was going to be that kind of advanced in that department when he first came into the building, but I think he really showed flashes of being a really good blocking tight end. And he can make some plays when the ball's in there. He's big, he's athletic. So having two tight ends that we should be able to move around the formation and defenses aren't able to key on one should be a really beneficial thing for us. But it's all good in theory now to talk about in early April. We got to work these next 2 months really focusing in on kind of perfecting that two tight end personnel grouping and being as dynamic as we can, and putting the onus on the coaches saying, hey, we trust these guys to get the job done. Let's see how we can get it done.
Zach, you got snubbed in that All-Pro thing at the end of last year, and you talk about the chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Did that? You broke the record for catches by tight end. You get All-Pro first or second team. Did that bother you? Did that motivate you? Does that drive you?
I mean, I want to be viewed as one of the best tight ends. I've said it since my rookie year, which was, I can't believe, almost 7 years ago, that I want to be one of the best to ever play tight end, not only in this organization, but ever. So my goals are always going to be first, second team, All-Pro, Pro Bowl every year. And it just comes down to laying that foundation right now. Laying the foundation April 15th, putting full bricks together so I could build this house of a season. Because it's not easy. I mean, I didn't feel great when the season ended last year. So I really had to start from scratch when the offseason started and kind of just rebuild my body again and go from there.
So you said you judge your personal success by team success, but were you able to look back and kind of